Welcome back, folks. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks. Last few videos, I've had a theme going. Distilleries, new distilleries from Texas. This one's not really a new one. I think they've been around for a few years. This is Witherspoon, Texas whiskey, straight bourbon. So, on the distiller app, they didn't have anything for tasting notes. Ooh, shiny. They didn't have anything for tasting notes, but since it is a straight bourbon whiskey, it's aged for at least, I think, 2 years. But it's claimed that these are more than likely aged for upwards of 5 to 6 years. This particular bourbon has a mash bill of 75% corn. So well over the 45 or 51% corn that you're supposed to have as a bourbon. Comes in a nice little bottle, kind of reminiscent of that one that I had a few episodes ago, the Double Hollow or Texas Hollow or whatever, Whiskey Hollow, I can't remember. But I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a try. I've had it before. I had it at a whiskey tasting that I put on at my house back in April, on April 22nd, which is the day Texas won its independence from Mexico. So, that is Witherspoon, straight bourbon whiskey. Not getting a whole hell of a lot off the nose. This one is bottled at 50% alcohol, I mean 100 proof, so it's slightly alcoholic on the nose. Man, it really reminds me of that Whiskey Hollow. Man, it's better than the other one, but I mean that could be due to maturation, but still not getting a whole lot on the nose. Yeah, it's not really a whole lot going on. I mean, I have had a few double knob creeks. She's over there making noise. I have had a few knob creeks, so my taste buds might be a little skewed, but not really going on, not a lot going on with this one. Tastes like bourbon. I mean, honestly, like me personally, if I had to pick between a $45, $50 bottle of this and a $23 bottle of Old Grandad 100 bonded, or even Old Grandad 114, I'd probably go with Old Grandad, and that's just my personal preference. But it's just not a lot to it. Tastes like whiskey, tastes like bourbon. Doesn't have the subtle nuances that you get from older whiskeys. I like the Wild Turkey 17. It's okay. It'll get the job done. But at the cost, I don't know if it's worth it. If all you're out to do is drink whiskey and you're drinking for effect, I mean, freaking benchmark number 8 will get you there. That's like $8 for a damn half gallon. So it's good. I'm not dogging it by any means. I'm glad, like I said, I think in the last video or two, I'm glad these small distilleries are coming out and trying new things, and they're making the big guys think about what they're doing, because they're being creative. Like Balcones, they're pushing the bounds on anything whiskey. All in all, I mean, it's good for the community, for whiskey. It's going to help push new innovation in whiskey, which there might be such a thing. I mean, you got the companies like Corsair, or not Corsair. No, I can't remember the name, but they're doing like a quinoa whiskey or some crap like that, or they're using odd, wild grains and whatnot. So finally getting a little bit of vanilla on the nose. It's taking a little while to open up. Just tastes like bourbon. Nothing special, but somebody out there loves it. So this is somebody's favorite bourbon. So, with that said, y'all have a good night. Drink some whiskey, share it with your friends and family, and we'll catch you on the next one. Good night.